Hello, hello, hello. How have you been today? Hopefully you took some time to stretch your body and feel your light being expand or your wings stretch around you. I sure hope so. If you're watching the replay or even if you're already here for some reason, you know the drill. We're going to take some time to gather our favorite sacred objects, get comfy, light your candles, and share this with me while you can. And then we can join, or while we do so, we're going to join in a little dance party. So let me get my dance party music. Hopefully this is everybody's theme song by now because it should be. There we go. Alright, so if you're watching the replay, get comfy, tag someone. If you're watching with me now, help me get some people in here. Tonight we're going to be talking about past lives and all kinds of fun stuff, so you're going to want to make sure your friends are here. Make sure everybody gets here, gets comfortable. Let's do this. Tag a friend, help me get some people in here. Just tagging some people, getting everybody in here. Everybody all up in here. My tags didn't work, so if I try to tag someone you know, tag them, because it doesn't always work. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for being here. You can still comment below and share the link with a friend. Help everybody find their way. Just getting comfy in here. Getting our gratitude on, getting comfortable so we can dive in deeper. Alright, I think I tagged a bunch of people. I really did my best. How are you guys feeling? I'm excited to be here. You've made it to day 4. Hopefully that feels good for you. Just making sure my music's not going to come loud and proud here. Okay. So hello light beings. Welcome to day 4 of Divine Intention Ceremony. If you are here, you are ready to take your soul to the next level. How does that feel for you? How has this experience been for you if you've been able to show up? If you're just tuning in here tonight, welcome. You still have time to catch up. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to continue these videos. Sunday I will be doing a cutoff for the Facebook videos for scholarships and entries for the discounts. If you're watching on YouTube, you have an extra day because YouTube's behind a day. Don't ask why. Technology. But we're doing our best here. Anyway, welcome. Tonight we're doing a deep dive into past lives, deja vu, and how I use them for healing. And, I want to share why I work with them and why I think they're real important in some ways and not so important to some other people. It's all to each their own. And tonight's discussion is going to be a lot of my personal perception, download, and understanding of what past lives mean to me. They may mean something very differently to you. And this is a very broad topic, and I'm honestly going to focus on just a few specific areas because I want to be able to go on a deep dive with this in my upcoming course. It's a soul journey, actually. It's more than a course because you're going to be taking your soul on an adventure to figure out why you are here. Why are you here? I want to know, what is your why? What have you discovered about yourself already thus far this week? There's been so much that has unraveled for me, and I know many others that have been leaving comments, waking up, shining on, and being a part of this divine intention ceremony. How many of you are stoked to dive into 5 more weeks of this divine intentional living? I really hope so. I'm hoping that many of you are feeling called to keep doing this work whenever and wherever you're seeing this and feeling into this energy. In the next few weeks, I'll be guiding those who choose to join me in an even deeper full-on soul meditation and offering a whole month's worth of journaling and experiences and activities and more. But that being said, let's dive into past lives, because if you haven't figured out by now, some of my past lives have been things like being a teacher, being a medicine woman, being a wanderer, a soul searcher, a storyteller, maybe a queen or a priestess here or there, but I've also been a librarian and a blacksmith and so many different things, and I've experienced these memories on such a deep level. Some of them have been more galactic, some of them not even really human. And who really knows how many lifetimes we've all experienced here? Again, this is all my perception from my personal downloads and channelings and perceptions of what this reality is, because that's kind of changing on a day-to-day basis too. But from my perspective, we are all energy, and energy can't be created or destroyed. So it continues to cycle throughout the universe in various ways and existences. And those existences ricochet into lifetimes and experiences and timelines and lives and connections. As this energy ripples, it reflects in these people's memories and stories and different themes, control dramas, human consciousness, and the Akashic records. And it continues to live in these vibrations that will just continue outward, creating multiple realities as we know them. It flows through our perception of reality in so many different ways, and some of us choose to dial into different forms of past lives. Maybe some more connected to their DNA ancestry. Some are more connected to past life coding of a different era. You choose to connect with your traumas and your dramas and let them control and just manipulate your life. And some allow their connections to be more dominant and powerful in different timelines. Maybe you feel drawn to specific realities or obsess over or relate really strongly to specific periods of time or an era or a place. And some of you, maybe this doesn't connect at all, and maybe you want to take everything I'm saying and reflect it to different parts of this life. How many of you feel like you've had multiple lifetimes already in this reality? It feels like a decade ago was a lifetime ago. And that can still affect you in the here and now. So if you don't connect with past lives in a time frame as your soul has lived before in a different body, maybe take it as your mind has grown in through different timelines in this experience as well. Some of you may be kind of wondering how is it possible we've had these different lifetimes. Well, according to most media sources, the origin of past lives is pretty uncertain, but it has been tied to many different philosophical traditions, such as India, ancient Greece, the Celtics, the Druids, and many other tribes and colonies. A lot of it's believed to have been learned through the idea of reincarnation through Pythagoras. Hoping I'm saying some of these names right. When I get hype, I just start talking fast, guys, so I'm doing my best here. And I'm curious, who's out there? Who's out there tonight? Leave me a comment and let me know, are you somebody who connects with past lives? Have you ever felt like you had a deep past life reveal itself or something on a deeper level? What is your perception of a past life? Pythagoras taught us that souls of humans are immortal. And he said that after a fixed number of years, they will enter into another body of a human or an animal, possibly in a different timeline. Personally, like I said, I believe that we're spiritual beings and that we aren't just our bodies or our minds. As I mentioned before, we're ripples and reflections of the universe. We're here to exist because of our divine oversouls, our higher selves, God, whatever you want to call it, that put you here in the now. Again, I'm opening this to all walks of life. Maybe you call what I'm speaking of a different form of energy, or who knows. But whatever you wish to call this energy, It's what guides you, what loves you, what set you here right now on this journey with some sort of purpose, with some sort of divine intention. It sent you here. Not to just exist, but to accomplish something. Maybe to feel something, to be something, to leave some sort of mark on this world so that you can help humanity and beyond evolve into something bigger, into a more unified consciousness. And when we do so, we create a ripple effect of feelings, emotions, and bonds throughout time and space. And that's where I think the lifetimes come in. Our energies begin to feel things and make memories, and we wish to be called together. Energies that attract will be attracted forever and connected through time and space, through the universe. And that's why so many people and souls travel together. We feel like we have soul clusters, soul family, people we've met before, times and things we've experienced that just feel so familiar. Maybe you've dealt with it in a previous timeline. Maybe you've been connected. Maybe your roles were reversed. There's a lot of karma and energy being exchanged here. But regardless, we're a bundle of atoms and subatomic particles. And, I'm not going to pretend like I know the deep down, detailed super science of it all. But I do know that I feel so connected to specific things that I've experienced time and time again through lifetime regressions and synchronicities in my daily life and deja vu and dreams and all of this, which has led me to know and feel that I have lived before. Because I know things, I feel things, and I've relived things that I know I haven't lived in this waking life. But it just makes too much sense and feels way too real to have not been done sometime, someplace before. It's just all too coincidental to have not had some existence in some reality. And maybe some of us don't. Maybe some of us don't have past lives. Do you feel like you've never had a past life? I would love to hear from you if you feel like you've never lived before. Drop a comment. I have some friends that tell me they feel like they've never lived before, at least not on this earth. And I believe that. That's possible because you're open to your own perception. But it's fine. I'm still trying to fully decode the energy, and if it can fully be recycled and never come into this existence in the exact form so that somebody could feel like they have absolutely no connection here. But I think that's a discussion and a rabbit hole that I could go down for days. And I would love to do so with you if you feel like searching that. And I'll probably do so as part of some of my future offerings. But I also know that I feel like an old soul. And if you're here, you probably do too. How many of you feel like an old soul? I want you to drop a comment. Let me know you're out there. Who's out there? Let me see. My comments need to pop up. There we go. Alright. So there you guys are. I wanted to make sure I was still live out there. So, if you feel like an old soul, drop me a comment. Because I know that there's something out there, again, that's bigger. And it's guiding me. And I know that I've been here before and I know way too much. But I also know that everybody's different. Everybody feels so guided by something different. And that's okay. That's a part of your soul journey. And for me, it's been a lot of uncovering why I do the things I do and why I feel so connected to certain places and times and people and all of that fun stuff. In my course, I'll cover a few questions, like, why are we here? What were some of the things that came up for you that made you feel like you've been alive before? We're going to dive into so many different things. And there's kids out there that can describe their past lives in full detail before they came here. There's been an insane amount of research on this topic, and a simple search will yield thousands of articles and books. And in my course, I'm going to cover what's worked for me. And actually, this is your reminder to add all kinds of questions in the comments tonight. I want you guys to hop in the comments and drop some questions, because I'm giving until Sunday and Monday. Sunday for Facebook, Monday for YouTube, for people to catch up. And we'll do a final meditation and closing ceremony. And I want everyone to have time to really integrate these messages that we're uncovering through these various meditations. And I want you to feel into your soul and see if you're really ready for a bigger soul journey and to uncover what your past lives have to share with us and what your soul's intention has planned for you. So again, this is your opportunity. drop some questions of anything related to any of the topics we've covered this week. And I would love to do a Q&A and connect with you. I really love connecting with you guys. That's why I've been showing up here. That's why these different ceremonies, from this to the chakra alignment and all the things that I show up here with you, I do it because I love community. I love rising and shining together. I love rising and shining together. So, let's cover a little bit more about past lives. I bet you're not surprised that I'm going to say to connect with past lives, a really great way to do that is meditation. Of course it's the best way. You're allowing yourself to go inward and explore that hallway, the doors that we've been exploring and I've been showing you around this week. That hallway of doors can unlock so many things. There's a reason that we visualize keys unlocking opportunity, because there is a doorway to your soul on multiple different timelines, and it wants to speak to you and it wants to show you where you've been and where you're meant to go. That's so powerful that you have the keys to do that. Through your higher power, your higher self, your God, your spirit, it wants you to uncover these things so that you can unlock yourself on a deeper level. Because once you unlock why you do the things you do, you can continue to expand and evolve and show up as a light. And you don't have to force others. I'm not here to force you to uncover and to do all this work. I'm here to invite you to do it, because it's been so powerful for me to uncover these different layers of myself. People are like, how do you do these soul channelings? How do you get this knowledge? And literally it's allowing the knowledge to come and channel through. And you can do that too. Through meditating and working with the Akashic Records, you have the power to unlock basically everything about you. And I mean everything. People come to me with all kinds of questions, from connections to lovers, to why they have a certain birthmark, to maybe why you're afraid of something, or why you feel drawn to a certain era, activity, or physical place. You know, I once did a regression, a meditation, and I saw myself as a blacksmith. And I wasn't even a woman, I was definitely a man. And I was making trinkets and royal objects for families, and it would adorn their clothing and their like the different warrior outfits and things they would wear. And I loved working with the metal and crystals. And here I am in this life, and I'm making crystal jewelry and amulets for people to adorn themselves with. How wild is that, to have seen that? And I felt it. I could feel it as I was exploring the realm where I was this blacksmith. I could feel the warmth of the tools and the objects and the strength I needed to like do it, this different form of creation, where now I do alchemy, and then I was doing alchemy in a different way. And it was so powerful. And it gave me a lot of just like fulfillment to know that that was such a skill that I must have loved doing, that I continue to love doing it here now. I would love to hear about some lifetimes you may have uncovered already. Drop those in the comments. I also saw a lifetime where I was a librarian of sorts. She was obsessed with gathering all sorts of books and learning and keeping the books pristine and neat and organized, which I sort of have an obsession with collecting books and organizing them now. And I have this visual of a big library like Belle from Beauty and the Beast, where I could just collect all these books. And I've just always felt like if I'm near the books, I can like gain their knowledge in a different way. In my Akashic Records hallway, there's like layers of books, guys. And it's just like so funny how I continue to collect all this knowledge. Even though I have access to the internet, I still love books. And I also feel so connected to other figures that I've learned about in books, or I've been drawn to books of those figures, like Mary Magdalene and the Queen of Sheba and Joan of Arc and beyond. And I can't prove or say that I was any of these powerful women, but what I can say was that there was something programmed inside of me here now to be interested in, to looking into more of who those beings were. Usually I would be interested before I've ever read like a deeper story of them. I just felt like, okay, there's something that is guiding me here. It was like their stories just lived within me. And even some of them, I would research them and there would be a fire within me. I'd be like, I don't know if that story is exactly right. And that would make me curious, and I would explore more, and I would dive into my feelings, and I would wonder, how could this be that I feel like I've lived those lives? And I've come to the understanding that through my channelings of spirit, that these powerful energies that had fractaled themselves through stories and lifetimes. Time and time again, they become archetypes. Archetypes are kind of a role model for a certain experience. They represent lives and lifestyles, experiences, and connections to things that the Great Spirit wishes for us to experience as souls. Much like the tarot, the Fool goes through phases of the major arcana, and us as souls, we too travel through these various archetypes and experiences so that we can channel through and fully feel what it means to be in existence. To feel both powerful and helpless. To be seen and to be ignored. To be hurt, to be loved, to feel all of the range of emotions on a deeper level, and to ultimately know that our goal is to become one universal spirit as a collective that loves. We want to experience all of these energies and opportunities in some way so that we can become more connected and we can live in a harmony. And that sounds a little gushy-mushy, but it's what came through my channelings and it feels right for me. And I feel so guided to share that with you as a reminder that you are meant to feel all of the experiences. Sometimes you may feel like, man, I was really not what I expected in that life, because you were meant to learn and expand from it. Maybe you're like, man, I wish I could experience that life again. Maybe you experienced it and it didn't go as planned, so you put yourself here. And whatever experience you're having right now is the most divine and perfect experience for you. And maybe you're having it to overcome some sort of control drama, block, or even to honor some sort of bond or connection that you had in a past life. Maybe you made a promise to show up for someone, and now this is your chance to show up and fulfill that promise. Maybe someone made a promise to take care of you or to show up for you or to guide you. I feel like I made a promise to many people to just show up for them and to be here. Even if they don't want me as their guide, I'm here. There was a lifetime where I feel like I led a whole community of people from this valley into this new space where they could build a new world. And it was I was like, okay, this is deep dive into one of my past lives. I remember being a part of this almost like royal family, and I was cast out, and I was the outcast, the black sheep, and they didn't like that I wanted to give people more freedoms. Freedom to think and be how they were meant to be, and to explore and to not force themselves into some box or reality. They didn't like that I was bucking up against their religion and their expectations for their community, and I wanted to give people more freedom. And in that life, I led a whole community of people to a new world where they were able to make their own call. Now, whether that was in this time and space, I don't know, but that was a calling that I feel led to continue on in this experience, to lead you to an opportunity to find what works for you. I'm not here to be your cult leader or something crazy. I'm here to just show you that it's okay to explore your mind and to explore what feels right to you. What feels right to you? Those that resonate with similar truths as mine, you can open your minds and hearts to a time that's not linear, meaning you can access memories to your other lives. There's so much more out there for us, and this happens to come to us through meditation, through hypnosis, through journal work. And this is why I do what I do. Because I love to explore and I love to learn and I love to connect and witness others expand and be curious too. You were here because you were curious. You were curious and you want to expand and learn and know more about what others are also exploring. When I began to being more curious, I began taking Reiki trainings, and that led me to understand energy, and I did theta healing and energy medicine and eventually quantum healing and hypnotherapy, past life regressions, and I wanted to know all about all of it because it all gave me so much more hope than this dark ending that so many people wanted to ingrain in my mind, or that there was some masculine overhead God judging me and telling me I had to live a certain way. And instead it made me realize that we are eternal. We are energy that has been sent here with love. We are love, and if God is anything to me, God is love. And it's such a love that wants me to experience something here on this physical plane. I love it. I've both experienced, witnessed, and hosted many a past life journey, and when we do so, we often have many questions going in. Here in just a few moments, I'll be leading you through a guided meditation. And I would like you to just take a moment here now and think of maybe 3 questions that would really help you break through and activate with yourself on this divine intention journey? What are 3 questions that could help you really have a breakthrough? That's something that maybe your past lives could reveal for you. Maybe one of those questions is simply, what can your past life show you about your current intention for being? I would love to know. And we're going to go on this journey. This meditation will be about 20 minutes, in which we're going to do some breathing techniques, some visualization, some alchemy of spirit, mind, and body. So take a drink, take a moment, get yourself comfortable. Think of your questions. What questions do you want to go into your past life journey with tonight? Hopefully we'll come out with answers. All right, getting comfortable. So I want you to, again, if you want to record, you're invited, if you're not listening to this on your phone, to use your voice recorder so you can speak aloud what you see and what you're witnessing. When I do soul sessions, I'll record them for people so that they can listen to them and reflect on what they experienced in their journey. If you want to stay conscious and remember more deeply, I do recommend sitting up, but you can totally just relax and maybe even fall asleep and dream about it too. If so, make sure you put candles out if you have any lit. And this experience will allow your energy to flow through you easier by having someone guide you through the experience rather than just thinking and sitting still. What is my past life? What is my past life? You could be asking yourself that for a while. But having this guidance is going to give you an opportunity to explore and know that there's a group intention going in on this experience. So, while I get my music here and you get comfortable, I do want to remind you to please join us still Sunday for our closing ceremony. And I'd like to connect with all of you on any reflections on anything that comes up through this week, through this journey. In the next couple days, I'm going to cover anything else I didn't mention. And I would love to know also what questions you still really have. Do you have any major questions? And I may not answer them tonight on this call, but I will show up and find a way to respond to them either in my upcoming journey or in a future Q&A. But please drop any questions that are coming up that I can reflect on for you. So let's get to the meditation. All right. I'm getting my music going here. There we go. Oh, I thought I had it. And if you're somewhere you're able, close your eyes and gently focus on your breathing. We're going to begin to relax as you let go of any tension in your body. Get comfy. Feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed with each inhale. Imagining any thoughts are coming and going. Just like leaves floating down a river, you are allowed to observe them, but let them fade away. Take a nice deep breath in with me, and out. Allowing your weight to sink down into the ground as you allow the earth around you to support you. The chair, the floor, wherever you are. Just sink in with your physical body. Calling in any guides or anything that helps you feel safe and connected here in this time and space as you're going to begin on a journey through time and space. I'm going to begin counting down from 10. And as I do so, I want you to visualize a body scan of light. It's going to cleanse you, activate you, and energize you as it releases your soul from this physical body and allows you to begin to explore and ascend to your Akashic records. With each number, you'll feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into this meditation as you let go of the physical world. In 10, you breathe in deeply and you fully fill those lungs with breath as you exhale. Feeling yourself going deeper and deeper, and your soul rising higher and higher. 9, you feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. 8, you begin to let go of this physical world even more. Feeling that beat, just allowing your body to sink and your soul to rise. With 7, as we go down deeper into this meditation. 6, you become more excited about this journey. 5, you begin to feel this floating sensation around your awareness as you realize your soul is fully detaching from your body for this exploration. 4, 3. Feeling that floating sensation become stronger as you let everything else go. 2, you become completely relaxed. With 1, as everything begins to fade away and there's a point of light that appears in the distance. It moves closer and closer. And eventually, as this light begins to surround you, you begin to see your magical hallway appear in the distance. You're feeling pulled towards, down through your hallway, and you see your doorways begin to appear. And again, these doors are so fascinating, and you're instantly drawn to a very specific one. Approaching that door, you feel a sense of excitement. This time you walk right up to it, knowing it's about time to time travel. Imagine yourself walking through it. Open that door. On the other side, you feel a shield of light. And as you feel time flying by, you feel called to walk forward. And when you walk through, that bright light flashes. And you find yourself in a completely different environment with a different body. And you look at your hands and you look at your feet. And you begin to notice what kind of clothes you're wearing. And you explore with your eyes, seeing what does this environment look like. If you have any questions for this life, bring them to your attention now and begin to watch as this lifetime reveals an answer. You begin to enjoy the sights and the sounds in this environment as you follow down this path. And eventually you come to see something happening. You may be seeing it as if you are participating in it, or maybe you're seeing it like a movie. But take some time here now to explore, what is this vision showing you? What is this vision showing you? As you explore, maybe you see an object. Imagine picking it up and examining it. Or maybe you see someone you feel connected to, and you're reflecting on who they are or who they feel they represent to you. Take another moment. Continue exploring. What is this life revealing to you? How do you feel while you're here? Now you have the option to continue to explore this life, or take a moment and finish up anything else you need to do or see here. And when you're ready, imagine a light flash, and you find yourself back in the hallway. You can either join another door, or take some stairs and explore. When you're ready, you'll see a flash of light, and you'll continue to explore and see yourself in this other life. Maybe you're in a new life. Maybe you're in a new scene of the first life. Look around and take note again of anything that feels important. Again, what clothes are you wearing? What does this environment look like? What does it look like you do here? Are you inside? Are you outside? And again, if you have any questions for this past life, or this past existence, bring them to your attention and allow this space to reveal some answers. Who or what do you see? What lessons are you meant to learn from this vision, from this connection? Now know that these lives may have much more to show you, and I want you to know that you can revisit them and explore them again. Maybe they will now guide you to something in this physical life so that you can be even more understanding, like a book or a synchronicity of some kind. Maybe a sign or a symbol. But again, take note again of anything you feel called to acknowledge while you're here. wrapping up as a knock will slowly begin to appear. Begin to hear this knocking, and it's calling you back to the Akashic Records. As you get back to your Akashic Records, begins to fade away as you begin to enter your hallway. And in this hallway of records, before you float down to your physical body, you see some light. There's a few light orbs there to welcome you, and they invite you to take a moment here in your sacred temple to again just witness and connect with any of your guides. See if they have any message, any guidance, anything you can take away. Maybe they just want to say hello again after connecting in yesterday's meditation, but they're so excited to see you and connect with your soul on a deeper level. Find a comfortable place to sit here in your sacred temple. As you sit here in the sacred space, your guides begin to surround you, all with their hands open, facing you and filling you with love and light, charging you up and connecting with your soul. And here now, I want you to ask yourself, did you give yourself the opportunity to truly witness your soul on a deeper level? Do you feel as if you've begun to fulfill your intentions, your divine intentions? What questions do you still have? And how can you continue to show up for yourself in the soul that guides you? How can you continue to show up and honor that soul that guides you? Now ask your soul, do you feel called to continue this journey with me? Are you ready, truly ready to fully live with divine intention and to remember who you are and all that you can be with the help of universal love? Are you ready? As you integrate all of these feelings, let's activate our light wings once again and stretch our bodies. Reach your physical arms way up in the air as they are beginning to connect with your divine soul and pull it back down into the physical, bringing that love and light. And again, just stretch your body, pull your arms up, allow your wings to stretch and the light to surround you, fully surround you as you pull your soul back into your body and begin to witness all of your divine senses. Breathe into that. Breathe. And take a moment to sit here and become aware of everything you're feeling. How are you feeling? begin to wrap up your meditation, feeling extreme gratitude for everything you've learned, everything you've experienced, everything you've witnessed, everything you've unlocked and downloaded, and try to smile. Try to smile and know that your soul wants you to be here. It wants you to know that you are loved and you are witnessed, and that you have a powerful divine intention, and you have the ability to not only access it, but to fulfill it. Take a nice deep inhale and a full exhale as you stretch your body again. And allow yourself to begin to open your eyes and return from the meditation. And I want to know, how did that feel for you? And who's ready to go on that 5-week journey? We did this in just a few days. Imagine what we could do in a few weeks together. And if you can't do it in the 5 weeks consecutively, you can do it at a time frame that works for you. You'll have access to the portal, and I just want to know, do you want to show up? Do you want access to the journey that I'm putting together for all of us? I would love for you to reflect on, how has this whole ceremony been for you? What has been unlocked? What was your biggest revelation? I would love to hear from you all in the comments. And if any of you feel called to write a testimonial about this experience, I would love to be able to share with others. I'd be so honored to receive your words so that I can continue to share and inspire with others so they will show up with your blessing. I would love to let others show up with your blessing. How has this been for you? What can you testify has been unraveled? Do you feel better? Do you feel more awake? Do you feel more aligned? You're still very much encouraged to invite others to catch up and tune into this experience, even beyond the initial time frame. Those that are catching these videos elsewhere, remember you can join me in my Facebook community, the Shine On with Shannon Facebook group, for more sharing and caring if you feel so called to do so. And those that do get to participate in the live version of this event and do show up to participate in the comments, you have an opportunity to win scholarships to my upcoming courses and offerings. And those watching the replay, I still encourage you to join the group because I'm always offering something awesome. At least I think it's awesome. You guys tell me it's awesome, so thank you. And again, I able to do all of this because I've done a lot of research and I've spent a lot of time opening up. And when I took the time to connect with my guides, my loved ones, my past lives, and all those energies and objects and things that trusted me to be a keeper or fragment of its soul or energy and to help guide me in this life, that is when I feel I made the most progress. And I do so even more when there's people there willing to witness it and go beyond it with me. To fuel that spiritual connection, my intuition, and to be a part of the abundance and the light and the love and showing up in this life together. It's when we follow the guidance and the love of the angels that the Spirit, the Great Spirit, is able to guide us on this deeper journey and to give us more purpose. There's so many beautiful things that can come from allowing yourself to explore. You're meant to thrive, not just survive. And I think we're all here to follow our hearts and to make art and to speak our truth and to celebrate this physical world with each other. And that's exactly what I hope to do, and I hope you continue to do. And that being said, I see so many of you are excited to be waking up and shining on. Thank you for blowing up my comments. You guys are great. If you're beyond ready to sign up for the 5-week journey, you can leave me a comment below. Say, I am ready to activate my soul's journey. Let me know that you are ready. I want to know who's ready because I'm taking people who are really ready. Not just people who think they want to go on this soul journey, because it takes work. It takes time. It takes patience and love and the ability of having an open mind. You can also send me a message. There is a fee for the full experience, as I'll be dedicating a lot of love and energy and just... oh man, so much love and energy goes to every one of these experiences that I put on. And it's more than just a course. It's a celebration of the experience of all of us tapping into our soul's higher potential. And I do have payment options, and I have 2 scholarships. And we have 2 scholarships right now, guys. You must reach out to me and let me know that you participated in this course to get Divine Intention discounts. So I have 2 scholarships, and then I have a discount for all of you that have participated in this ceremony. So if you participated and you want the opportunity to get a discount, even if I don't have an open scholarship, let me know. Those discounts I will share more on Sunday, but know that those of you that showed up right here, right now, and made this dedication to get this far, you get the first chance at the scholarships, and there's a special discount, again, those that do choose to pay and invest into their divine futures. If you feel guided to be an angel investor, maybe you're like, man, I'm so abundant, this was so amazing, I just want to donate and I want to make sure someone else has the opportunity to do this. You can make a donation, you can help sponsor someone else's journey, or just make a simple donation for the time and energy that went into this. I have a PayPal and Venmo donation option in my video description. It's not required or expected, very much appreciated, but I do this out of love. Again, I've included those details in the description, and whatever kind of energy exchange works for you, hit me up. And in the end, I just want to find ways to thrive and help you shine. And I want you to remember that as you rise, I rise, we all rise together, and that is the point. I want us to all shine so freaking bright, because we are meant to live in love, we are meant to live in peace, we are meant to live in abundance, and we are meant to be the super light beings that we are. You are a star, so shine like you are. If you made it this far, give me an all caps grateful 444 in the comments. That way I know who went all in. Continue to share your comments, be an inspiration to others, and again, tag your friends, tag your family. It's not too late for them to join. They can catch up. If you're watching this a year from now, they can still do the activities. This can help you in any time and space. That being said, I think it's dance party time, guys. Who's ready to dance party with me? Oop, oop, oop. Let me get my music. I'm gonna find my music. Oh, here we go. How y'all feeling? Yeah, I get to check the comments now. Y'all are great. Hope y'all are enjoying the dance party. This is where I get to see what all of you have been saying, because my phone just blows up when I'm going. Oh, this is great. I love you guys. If you didn't see the tag, this is Ahee. This is my grateful song. I love it.
Other things that would have been messing up my mind. I know the truth is when once you look inside, you gotta find a way. I'm thankful for life, yeah, for everything. And every second moving up on the better things, better things, better things, better things, better things, optimistic, optimist.
How many of you love this song now? Hopefully I've ingrained it in all of your brains. When I'm feeling down, this reminds me to be very grateful and optimistic. Because Spirit wants you to shine bright. It just wants you to realize how many beautiful opportunities you have. I'm trying to load your comments, but there's so many, my computer can't handle it. So I'll get back to you guys after this. that was amazing. Thank you all for being here. You made it to day 4, and I look forward to still seeing you for the final closing ceremony. I'll be doing that on Sunday. If y'all dropped me some questions and I have time tomorrow, I'll do a quick Q&A. If you need to, hit me up. I'm so excited to connect with you all again for the closing ceremonies. Allow all of this beautiful guidance and information from Spirit to channel through you and guide you. And yeah, I highly encourage you to journal about your experience tonight. What came up for you past days. If you haven't done the past days yet, I encourage you to catch up. Who were your guides? What were your past lives like? What were some symbols? There's so much to reflect on. Remember to safely put out your candles, put your altar back together if you've moved things apart, but try to keep a sacred space going, even beyond this. If you don't tune in with me again, that's okay. I hope that you got something out of this experience. And if you are already so stoked and you want more on my 5-week soul journey, then feel free to hit me up or get on my schedule for a one-on-one soul session. A soul session is where I take time to connect with you and what does your soul need? Maybe it doesn't just need a card reading. Maybe it needs to dive into past lives. Maybe it needs to talk, reflect. Whatever it needs, let me know. Let's connect. I'm here for you. And I want to help facilitate your healing. I'm not here to heal you. I'm here to open space and allow you to heal yourself and have somebody that has walked through these crazy paths already share knowledge with you, because I so wish somebody would have shared all of this knowledge with me when I was first getting going. I'm like this divine antenna on your new radio that you're learning how to fine tune, and I got you. So let's do this. Hope to see you soon, and if not, stay awake, shine on always. Check more out at shantasticshine.com, or there's unlimited free content at bringmetolife.com. Till next time, stay awake, shine on always. See you in the comments.